Hello everyone and welcome to a very special episode of Four Lads of Dream podcast. We are here today at the Rangers women's match at Broadwood. It's Rangers versus Dundee United. The game has started, we're 9-10 minutes into it, still 0-0. But it's a very special occasion actually today. My boys, Duncan and Jackson, were mascots today, so it's taken a wee while for us just to get seated and watching the game. So I'm going to run through the Rangers team. It is Vic Esson in goals, Nick Doherty captain, Kathy Hill, Tess Middag, Kirsty McLean, Chelsea Cornett, Jodie McCleary, Mia Macaulay, Megan Bell, Sarah Ewens and Jane Ross. As I said, it's currently 0-0 at the moment. The snow actually has been falling. It's lay a wee bit on the grass, on the AstroTurf actually, but there are no problems with the game being under threat or anything. It is a very cold one, so we'll bring you all the updates during the game, and then maybe we'll get to speak to the manager and maybe one or two players afterwards here on Four Lads also. 19 minutes on the clock. Rangers are 1-0 up. Kirsty McLean with a left-footed effort just at the edge of the box. Sarah Ewan tried to force her way through it, rebounded back, and Kirsty McLean puts it in for Rangers' first goal of the afternoon. Rangers get their second after 23 minutes. The ball comes through. It's blocked. It comes back to Jane Ross, and she's got the simple task of just clipping it and chipping it past the goalkeeper into the corner. 2-0 after 24 minutes. This could be as many as Rangers wanted, really. Sarah Ewens has already had 2 or 3 really good opportunities, as well as the first goal. Jane Ross has added to Kirsty McLean's effort. It's Rangers 2, Dundee United 0. 31 minutes gone. It's Rangers' third of the afternoon, and it's Jane Ross again with her second. It was good play by Mia Macaulay down the left. She fed it in and Sarah Ewan got it. She cut it back. It was a lovely little flick by Jane Ross. Not quite silver levels for Man City yesterday, but it was a good save, and then she got the rebound, just tapped it in. 3-0 to Rangers, and as I said, this could be as many as Rangers want it to be today. It's a fourth for Rangers on the 34-minute, almost from kick-off. Rangers went straight up the field, comes to Sarah Ewens at the edge of the box. She gets her shot away, and it goes under the goalkeeper and in for Rangers' fourth goal of the afternoon. 33 minutes gone. As I said, this could really be as many as Rangers want. They've scored 4, they've missed 3 or 4 really good opportunities as well. And this, as I said, it's going to end up some goals, that's for sure. There's 4 already, it's 4-0 Rangers. 47 minutes gone, a couple of minutes into the second half. Rangers have their 5th goal, and it was a beauty. Nick Doherty has it on the left. She plays a lovely through ball in between the full-back and the centre half, and Mia Macaulay's onto it. She's running in at the angle, just takes it on her stride and sends a lovely right-footed shot right into the corner for Rangers' 5th of the afternoon. Only a couple of minutes into the second half. It's a cold afternoon here, so at least the goals are keeping everyone warm. It's 5-0 to Rangers. 62 minutes gone. It's Rangers 6, Dundee United 0. It was a free kick for Rangers at the edge of the box. Megan Bell takes it. Jodie McCleary is standing at the edge of the box all on her own. Dundee United bench are shouting and screaming to close her down. They don't. The free kick is taken in. She takes a nice touch, whips it across the face of goal, and Jane Ross is there for her hat-trick, and this time it is the flick kind of between her legs, went back to goal. It's a really lovely finish. She enjoyed that one. It's a hat-trick for Jane Ross. It's great to see her back. I think that's her 5th goal since she returned in only 3 games, so it's brilliant to see her start and get those rewards today. 6-0 to Rangers, 63 minutes on the clock. 7th goal of the afternoon for Rangers in 73 minutes. It's great play actually down the left hand side again. Nick Doherty's in, she cuts it back for Jane Ross, takes a nice touch, fires it in, it's cleared off the line, and there is Sarah Ewens to fire it straight back in for her second of the afternoon. Her last action of the game, she's taken straight off for Laura Berry. Rangers 7, Dundee United 0, 74 minutes on the clock. 76 minutes gone. It's 8 for Rangers, and again it was a good headed through ball. Laura Berry went onto it. She went in one-on-one, and then it was good save by the goalkeeper. It went out, and Brogan Hay managed to cut it back for Jane Ross, who tapped it in for Rangers 8, her 4th of the afternoon. And we're just got now probably about 15 minutes left, 76 left, maybe a couple of minutes added on, 15 or so to go. 8-0 Rangers. 88 minutes on the clock. It's 9 for Rangers as Brogan Hay goes down the right, gets to the byline, then stands it up brilliantly to back post, and Jane Ross has got the simple task of just nodding it in for her 5th and Rangers' 9th of the afternoon. It's 9-0 Rangers. 90th minute on the clock. It's 10-0 to Rangers. There's a ball played in. Jane Ross controls it well, puts it back out, and Brogan Hay just takes it on the right foot and lashes it home. It's a 10th for Rangers, 90 minutes. We're approaching full time. I did say this could be as many as Rangers wanted. Well, they wanted 10 and they've got them. 10-0 Rangers. Jane, 5 goals today. How did that feel for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just loving being back on the pitch, to be honest. Obviously, to get on the score sheet is great also, and contribute to the win.
How did you think it went this afternoon? Probably a silly question, 5 goals and 10 goals for the team, but overall performance and things, getting good habits in before Friday and things like that, was that the main objective towards today?
I think we've spoke about it, all season, obviously, since I've come back. Like, our standards are the same every game, regardless of the opponent, so we obviously have key principles and a philosophy that we want to implement in every game. And so, I think first half we were a little bit sloppy and slack with some of our passing, but I think in the second half we dominated and managed to find those. Yeah,
that's what I mean about the good habits, because you don't want to be disrespectful to anybody. You have to go and win the game, but you could tail off, 4-5-0. You could settle up and say, okay, that's us for today, but the team kept going and there's more goals came right at the end. And this is the kind of standard you want to set going forward, not only for big games when they come like Friday night, but to be ready for any game that comes along.
Yeah, as I say, I think we're growing and developing every week with Jo, if I'm being honest. I think you can see that in the performances, and as I say, there's key habits and behaviours that she wants to be seeing and for us to be playing in a certain way, so that, in every game, regardless of the opponent.
Just the last one from me, we have to talk about it, that flick. We spoke about it off camera, but on camera. Silva did one for Man City yesterday, but I don't think he has a patch on that one.
I mean, his was a delightful finish, so it's obviously very nice to be getting compared to Silva here, but it was just quite instinctive from me, and it was a great cross in from Jodie in the first place, so nice to have obviously put it in the net.
Joined by Joe Potter, Rangers manager. Joe, 10-0 today, what did you think of that performance?
Yeah, I was pleased. I thought, I asked our players to be ruthless before the game, and at half time I asked us to not take our foot off the gas. I think it was important for us to put on a display today and have a performance that we can be proud of going into Friday. So I was impressed. I think we stepped up again a level from last week at Inverness, so I'm looking forward to Friday now.
Seems like a silly thing to say, but 10-0, there was a lot of chances also missed. Did that please you, not only the goals taken, but we could have had so much more today? Yeah,
definitely, and that's what I was saying to the girls. And you look at Jane Ross, she scored 5 goals today. She could have probably had 7 or 8.
Yep.
That's the scary thing about it, but the beauty of it is that she's in those positions and we're creating those chances. And I said to him, don't be happy with just scoring 1 or 2. I really want you to be ruthless and start taking your chances. And sometimes it's tough when it gets to like the part of the game to just take your foot off the pedal, but we didn't today. We stayed on it, and I thought even the subs coming on just brightened it up again. So it's really nice that we can use our squad and keep pushing forward.
Speaking of the squad, a few of the players missed out today, like Rio and Rachel. Obviously spoke to him beforehand, they said it was just knocks. Are you confident that you'll have a few back going into Friday night's game?
Yeah, I hope so. They're important players for us.
Yep.
You look at the top goal scorer in the league, and when Rowie plays, everyone's very excited about her and her performances. So, they're important players for us, but should they not make it, then you can see the talent that we had out on the pitch today. They can still step up and produce, and I think that's the beauty of this squad that we've got right now, is everyone's competing for a position, so they know that they've got to perform when they step out on that pitch, and they're starting to do that now.
Speaking of talent, Joe, a ball got fired at you around about 77 minutes and you still got it?
Always. I don't know about that. My foot was a bit numb, so I didn't even feel it.
It was a cold day today. I suppose just finally, that all joking aside, that is the most impressive thing I think today, when we keep going towards 90 minutes, the subs come on and then they put in a performance. Everybody fighting to perform for their place in this team. 10 goals in the afternoon, people might look at it and say, well, it sounded like an easy afternoon, but the girls kept going and going and going. That overall probably what impressed me the most.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the same for me. I think when you look at it on a whole, like Dundee United aren't a 10-0 team to play against. You make it very tough, but some of our goals were excellent today, and I think that's the difference when we're saying we could have scored more goals. But you look at it in the quality of our goals. Even last week against Inverness, it's exactly the same. It doesn't matter who we're playing against, we're trying to produce performances that are very good and high quality standards. So I think you look at the goals today, they were excellent, and still creating these chances in and around the final third, which is only going to put us in good stead.